When Ryan was just 14 years old, he was an average student sitting in the last bench of his classroom in a small American town. He wasn't bad. He wasn't lazy. He was just different. Ryan struggled with math. He asked too many questions. He dreamed more than he memorized. One day during a math test, Ryan scored very low. The teacher, Mr. Anderson, looked at his paper, shook his head, and said something that changed Ryan's life forever. "Ryan, you will never be successful in life." The entire class went silent. Some students laughed. Some looked away. Ryan felt his chest tighten. He wanted to speak, but no words came out. That day, Ryan went home and locked himself in his room. He stared at the ceiling and asked himself, "Am I really useless?" That sentence kept repeating in his mind. "You will never be successful." Years passed. Ryan failed exams. Teachers ignored him. Friends stopped believing in him. But one thing never left him: his curiosity. He loved reading biographies. He loved understanding how businesses worked. He loved solving real-life problems, even if school didn't notice. At 18, Ryan didn't get into a top college. People said, "See, the teacher was right." But Ryan made a quiet promise to himself. "I may not be the best student, but I will become the best version of myself." He started working part-time jobs. He learned skills from books and online videos. He failed again and again, but he never stopped. 10 years had passed. Ryan was now 28 years old. He was no longer the quiet boy from the last bench. He had built a successful startup, employed dozens of people, and was invited to schools to speak about motivation and real-world success. One day, he received an invitation from his old school. They wanted him to speak to students about life. Ryan hesitated. Memories came back. The laughter, the sentence, "You will never be successful." Still, he accepted. When Ryan walked into the school hall, the principal announced, "Today we welcome a successful entrepreneur who once studied in this very school." Ryan stepped onto the stage, and then he saw him. Mr. Anderson, the same teacher, now older, hair turning gray. Ryan began his speech. He talked about failure. He talked about self-doubt. He talked about how words can build or destroy a child's future. Then he paused. He looked directly at Mr. Anderson and said calmly, "When I was 14, a teacher once told me I would never be successful." The room went silent. Ryan continued, "That sentence hurt me, but it also pushed me, not to prove him wrong, but to prove myself right." Tears filled Mr. Anderson's eyes. After the speech, he walked up to Ryan, his voice shaking. "I was wrong," he said. "I failed you as a teacher." Mr. Anderson began to cry. Ryan smiled and replied, "Sir, you didn't fail me. You taught me the most important lesson. Never let someone else decide your future." The students stood up and applauded. Moral of the story: your success does not depend on someone's opinion. It depends on your belief and persistence. So let me ask you one question. Has anyone ever told you that you can't succeed? If yes, remember this story. Like this video if it inspired you. Subscribe for more wisdom stories. Share this with someone who needs hope. Comment below. What is your biggest dream? Because sometimes the people who doubt you today will be the ones applauding you tomorrow.